Hello. Oh, dab, you say? Well, here I have a response to that. I don't even know if it showed up on the camera properly. So, here's the skinny. Hello. As you can probably tell, I have this doodah here. This is a GBS 8200, and the purpose of this is that I will be turning this into what is already a fairly mediocre scaler, but into something that's actually worth a damn. So what I'm going to do excuse me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this out first. So it's on, as evidenced by a light turning on. So what I've got here is a SCART to VGA adapter. You may notice that there's only really a few different inputs on this thing, and basically just two outputs. I will be using the VGA for this, so this is going to require me doing a little bit of finagling for the moment. And yep, that's on. Now the result of this being the way it is means that this will be upside down. So in fact I should probably do it the other way, because put this on first, secure it, now there is a reason as to why I'm doing this. I will go into that soon, but right now this is what we've got. Now the trouble with this is that I'm going to have to very quickly find a USB cable that can be made to be particularly useful with this. Oh, no, I found it. I was looking for this power adapter all this time. I didn't realise it was all the way there. Which way do you go? Not that way. There you go. I'll move you two out of the way first. Okay, so they're almost ready to be turned on. I think this will go in like so. Ooh. Take that out first and then do it. That's in. There we go. So plug you in like this. This is probably going to cause some awful buzzing sounds, so apologies in advance. Oh, Jesus! Oh, what am I doing? Right. First, before I do anything of the sort, I am going to that spooked me. God damn. Right. Line in. Do not listen to this device. It's still came through. Right. So much for don't listen to this device. Right. That's in. Hello, Garth. You missed me making. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Oh God, little bastard. Right. So here we have a basic test bed. We have the SCART input from the PlayStation, which I should check if it's on, because this is going to be awful. Yes, it is. Right. Okay, so right, perhaps yeah, just the audio just spooked me a bit. Yes, because it's the line input, well, line output, I should say, because for whatever reason, it's yeah, it is just audio. Well, not even audio static. It's just noise. Just. So this is what we've got. SCART to VGA, powered by USB, with a line out, and this is feeding into the scaler, which will also use the VGA out, but I'm not using a VGA cable as such when I can find it. Is this it? Yes, it is. Why didn't I think to plug this end in first? I will. Right, I'm going to have to unplug myself from my interface. Yes, these are KZs. Thank you, DankPods. Right. I'm going to very quickly plug this end of the DVI VGA cable into my data path. The only problem is this requires me to take off. Oh God, okay, so there's another cable in there already. There's no problem with this system, I'm certain. Honest. Right. I think my hand touched the fan on the graphics card just then. Thankfully it wasn't spinning at 200,000 RPM, so we're good. Right. There is a reason why I have to take off the case to do this, and it's because the PCI mount is ever so slightly too short for the graphics card, so I've had to take it off in order to fit the thing in. So now that that bit's plugged in, we're going to plug this doodah in now. No, I didn't really bother with. I just need something for the soldering station. In fact, why am I doing this now? I'll do that in a minute. So yeah, that'll go right into the computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test that now. Okay, so we've got something. Right, I should probably. Right. Alt F4 that. Okay, so what I'm getting, I will pop it up in. I'll pop it up in a scene. Right, I'm gonna just very quickly mute whilst I cough for a second because my throat is getting weird. Excuse me. Right, so we have something resembling an output. So video capture device, data path. So this is going to go in the middle. Center on screen. I'm also going to deactivate it and reactivate it so that we can get the right resolution for it. There we go. Center on screen. So that's what we're getting right now. It's coming up with just no signal. That's not just the OSSC. Right. The intent bit is going to come in just a second. There will be a very good explanation of this in just a few minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the PlayStation on. And hopefully the line in. Yep, there we go. So there's output. It's incredibly dim. Oh yeah, I forgot something. Right, that's one thing I ought to do. There we go. So right now this looks awful. So that's not a worry right now. What we need more than anything is proof that this works. So gonna keep that bit out. Okay, so there's no signal. That should come back in a minute, I would expect. Oh, just slides on there. Yeah, that's what I'm getting as well. Don't worry about it. It's to be expected. Like I say, this scaler is cheap. It's not great, but smaller, too small. So I'm gonna need to go big. Right. Right. I'm also going to wait. There's audio. Okay. Right. How about I unplug and replug? Right. Ah, nice. I can't understand that. Oh dear. Right. There we go. Geometry. Ugh. Shit. That's not what I wanted. Display. Oh, okay. So that happened. Right. There will be an explanation of the thing. I assure you. Right. But right now, I am just trying to fight through a menu that is actually surprisingly difficult to read. Right, so it functions, but I'm not getting great results from this, in the sense that I can't see a damn thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to forego this test. Like, it definitely works, but clearly it's not working in the way that we want it to. But that's neither here nor there for now. So right, yeah, that's basically it. The cost of the scaler, £20. It's a £20 scaler. The whole idea for this thing is that it's supposed to be used for like replacing old CRTs for arcade machines. That's kind of the whole intention of this thing. So in that sense, it does work, but you also need to do a bit of finagling with it, which is what I'm about to do. So I'm going to put you here. Turn you off. Wow, that's warm. Take you off. And unplug you, because I want to plug my soldering iron in. Right, so it's a fairly cheapo, well, I say cheapo, it's 30 quid that I paid. The listing on Amazon was like 40, but as tends to be the case with cheap Chinese electronics, you tend to find prices for them not being particularly bad. So I'm going to put some music on whilst I'm doing this stuff. Okay, so so what I need to do is I need to go on to the GBS control website. Need to grab this doodah, this doodah, and this doodah, and this reel of doodah glue. In fact, no, that's not the doodah glue. This is the doodah glue. That's the thing that connects all the doodahs together. So, what we have is a board where we want to get rid of one of the capacitors and replace it. And we also want to add a few other capacitors in. Yeah, add it in tandem. As for why this in particular, there is a solid reason for this. Since I couldn't show why I needed this, what I will do now is I'll just explain the whole rationale behind this. So, the PlayStation 1 has a finicky habit of playing games in different resolutions. So you could either play a game in 240p or 480i. Now, this isn't too bad until it starts to play them at the same... Well, not at the same time, but when you go between menus, for example. The game that I was trying to show, the original Persona, is one of those games that does that, where you can go into the menu or you can go into a different place and the game will switch resolution, which makes it an incredible ball ache to record. In fact, in my Silent Hill review last year, I made mention of that problem because Silent Hill has that problem as well. So, what we need to do is turn this into something that is legitimately good. I guess a TS80p. That's the... I'm guessing that you're referring to this. To be honest, this... I just needed something. It doesn't really matter that much. I just need something that works. Why am I doing this yet? So, what I need to do is locate specific capacitors, and one of them, I think that one there, C11. Gonna... Oh, yep, this is awful. Wow, okay, that's funky. There's no jumper there. So I can't use the shunts that I bought. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to connect them somehow. Just noticing if there's any other problems on here, which I don't think there is. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to just do that. Like, this part of the whole thing is just me working out. That might be a bit tricky, actually, but we'll see. I mean, yeah, wire was going to be soldered onto the thing anyway, so... It just means that I now have no choice in the matter as to how much I do. Yeah, I think this one might be better for some of this stuff. So, I need to make absolutely sure right, so don't really need these things, so they can go back in here. Come on. Right, so this thing is what makes the magic happen. This is an ESP8266. And what it is, it's a Wi-Fi chip that's mainly used for stuff like adding Wi-Fi connectivity to an Arduino or something like that. This is going to become the brains of this operation, because this thing has a lot of capability for what is a little chip. So what we're going to do is this is going to be connected to these and to one of the little pins on this chip here. Now this is going to be pretty damn crazy to do, because I also need to account for the amount of wire that I'm going to need and some spacing, but hopefully that's going to be used in a bit, because this should be safe because there's not really anything there. So what I'm going to do I'm gonna color code it according to this. So right, I'm going to cut off some of this excess. In fact, what I should do is check SDA. Oh crap, that's not what I wanted. Right, so that's mildly inconvenient because I'm not seeing the right pin for this. So right, okay, never mind. So I need SDA and SCL. They're right next to each other, so they are D1 and D2. There's a 3.3 volt power, I believe. So that goes into V3. So that goes into there. Ground, I suppose that goes right next to it. So right, no point dawdling now. So which SCL will do that first. Come on, there we go. Right, actually this might be too short. Oh crap, it's gone in the box. Right, so SCL, that would be D1. I think what I ought to do first is solder them onto this first and then onto the board. Right. Wire strippers! That probably won't be enough. No wires. That's probably just scuffed it a little bit, but whatever. So, this slinky boy, I think, is the solder. Yes, it is. Right, that's quite warm. Okay, right, so need to make sure that this is this is awkward as hell. Oh dear, right. Flow a little solder onto the thing and then work with it. This seems to be a better way to handle this. Right, that hasn't really done anything, has it? I am an absolute rank amateur with this stuff, so right. This has not gone well. Well, that was inevitable. Right. Right. I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. all of this just for... What am I doing? I've just straight up... Right. Where's my soldering gun? Well, solder sucker, I suppose. There it is. That's done bugger all. To be honest, I don't know. The whole thing doesn't really mention getting a breadboard for testing. Although, to be honest, I kind of wish I had gone that route now. Right. This is the problem with soldering. You need like half a dozen hands to be able to do half the things you want to do. Bugger. Right. It's a pointed tip, or kind of pointed tip. Is that gonna focus? Yes, it does. That's what I've got. Yeah. Right. I think if I do this. Well, that didn't quite have the intended effect. To be honest, I wouldn't really know because I'm not familiar with this sort of stuff. Like, this is straight up the first time I've held a soldering iron since, like, high school. Don't do that, that's stupid. God. Right, all it would take is one slip and I get burned. Right, this is actually slightly irritating now. Like I say, I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, this is actually becoming very hot now. It's ESP 8266. Right, just going to try and suck this off completely. Right, Okay, so that's not a great connection. Right. But it's progress of a kind. I'm going to need to remake this, so longer snip of wire. Right, what am I doing that for? Yes, that's the intent. It's supposed to go onto the thing, yeah. Right, that hasn't been as successful as I was expecting. Not quite a replacement. The like the scaler remains the same, but it improves it in ways that make it much better for general purpose. In that it increases the quality. Whoa, hello. Okay, we may have gone somewhere now. I mean, it looks horrible, and I don't even know if it's actually connected, but I'll take anything at this point. Oh god. Right. So what we need is, we've done the SCL. Now for the SDA. Oh, that went somewhere. Right, this should, in theory, be a little easier. Yep, that's another reason as to why I shouldn't do that. Yep, I will post a link once I've got this green. Whoa, okay, don't do that. Don't hold it like that. I'm making so many errors here. Right. Why didn't I just do it like that to begin with? Right, there we go. So the guide that I am using is this thing. Oh, I've got to do it through this. That's what I'm doing it through. Right. Okay, so they are in as best as I can work out. Now for the other things. Right, that could actually go one of two ways, really. I don't imagine it necessarily matters which. Right. either way, snip that bit off, do that. Essentially, yes. Right. Oh, piss. That's just gone out. Okay, that's probably the best one of these that I've done so far. Right, now for a ground wire. Ah, piss. Not again. No, that moves too freely. Whoops. Come off. This is going well. There we go. Right, now to oh, apparently there's also a debug thing that I need to sort out as well. Right, which one is supposed to be the debug? D6, okay. Right, I dare say that that's actually the best join that I've done, the best bit of soldering I've done so far. Right. In fact, no, I'm going to crimp it if I can. That's not going to work either. Ow. Whatever. So, you can tell it's improved ever so slightly as I got along. Blue one's annoying. Right. So, what I'm going to need is I'm going to need the white to be soldered onto the debug. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to put another album on because I've done this for long enough that I've had to go onto a new album. Butterfly 3000, we'll do that. what I'm trying to do here is a little bit cheeky. Unfortunately, I don't have a multimeter. Like, I figured I would try to get as far as I can without one for the time being, because I don't have a direct need for one yet, although I do expect I will need one soon. Right, this one is going to require a bit of adjustment. Trying to get this in a position where I don't need to worry about adjusting it. I think I got it. Oh. Okay, I think that's okay. A little bit jaggy, but I'm making, all things considered, this is going reasonably well. So I just need to do those 4 onto that. That's going to be hilarious. So wow, that is warm. Right, we'll do SDA first. Green. Hot thing was hot. Yep, indeed. Hoping this can thread through. I guess not. This is so sketch, I don't believe what I'm doing here. Wow, that worked. It's in. Right. Awesome. Right. That is in. Right, we'll do red now, which is VCC. That's the power. Yeah. Ooh, don't do that. No, that's not wise. Let's not do that. This is a bit silly, to be honest. Well, that's not getting it. That's done nothing once again. This isn't going well. Okay, that's burning wire. That has actually started. That's actually burned through some of that wire. That's not fun. What I'm going to do then is I'm just going to go sod it. I'm going to try and get it anyway. Right. It should flow. Oh, that was in. I'll just solder from above. Oh, okay, so that just went straight through. Even better. Right. Scrub off. There we go. Okay, that's only really gone most of the way through the shroud. That should be okay. Now the ground pin, the ground thing. Oh, this one's stubborn. Yes, it will. Oh, God. Wow, that is just not going. Oof. For whatever reason, the soldered in ground isn't flowing. That's bizarre. Give it a minute. I get the feeling that's just not going to flow, so I'm just going to shove this into a position where it will. Right, I cannot get this into a position where I'm breaking this out already. The Velcro. I was not expecting to be using it this early, but I guess I am now. There we go. It's probably gonna stay still for a minute. Right, throw a bit of solder onto it. No, actually don't. What am I doing? Right. Right. I don't understand why this bit of solder here isn't flowing. I'm going to raise the temperature to 350. It's just not going down. I guess I will just have to solder onto it. Little as I'd want to. Whoa, don't do that. Okay, that didn't go to plan. Oh, god damn it. That hasn't even gone on. This ground has been more trouble than the actual first bit of soldering that I've ever done. Oh god. I don't like that this is not connected at all. I was about to say not connected properly, but then it just came undone. Right, hopefully that holds. Now the trouble here is the SCL thing. Oh no, it goes through, that's good. Oh god. God. Ah, bugger. Oh god, the ground came out. Yeah, it's not the drops that are the problem. Especially not right now. Come on, flow. Come on. The ground wire can't be soldered in because the solder's not flowing. Oh, bollocks to it. I'll figure out what I can do with the ground when I go along. Right, so I've got everything except the ground pin sorted. What the hell am I going to do with the ground pin? Yeah, the solder for the ground just isn't doing anything. I'll just let that go a little further and further up to temperature, and then try to desolder the ground pin. That's the thing. I don't know where else there is on the board that a ground thing can go. Like, the only place I can think of is on here, but that's kind of where the where I supposedly have to put like a 100 ohm resistor. Is there any other option for me as far as the ground thing? Like, right, so it's on, I think. I'm not gonna make any guesses as to whether it's structurally sound or not, but that's phase one of it done. But then I remember that I need to jump those things. Right, bit of yellow wire. That's much the same problem, it would seem. Wow, it's actually reaching the point where I can see heat haze. Okay, this one should be easy. Famous last words. Shunted. There we go. Right. Ah, beans. This has come off. Oh, bollocks. It's in though, that's good. So, that's the meat of this soldered, pretty much. Now, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to take this off. Ugh. Now, there are a few other things that I need to do. But first off, we're going to sort out the software side of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the Arduino IDE. I didn't realise both my PlayStation and PlayStation 2 were still going. You're gone. You're off. There we go. So, this is what we've got so far. Yeah, I'd say so far it's not awful. Although I'm not so happy about the ground pin, but that's so long as it works. I think getting the Velcro was definitely wise, because now this isn't moving at all. Well, you say very quickly, but the problem with this is, oh god, this is actually surprisingly slow to download. Yep, okay, time to install that. Yep. Well, see, the thing is, what I have to do now is I need to plug this bit in, the ESP. I need to plug that into the computer. So this is going to require a USB cable. I'll just unplug this Xbox controller thing. In fact, I'll turn off the soldering arm while I'm at it. Right, now I don't know where the... Yep, I want to install the drivers, yes. Come on. Why the hell is this such a pain to plug in? There we go, it's in. Right. Now, I need to move the iron out of the way slightly. Okay, so I can't easily show you, but hopefully you can... I don't think you can see it. But there is a little red light. That's from the board. The scaler, that is. So that's in. Now what I need to do is right. Software setup. Right. Copy link. So, Arduino. Allow access. Preferences. And add that to the thing. Go to tools. Board. Oh, no, hang on. Boards manager, that's what I'm after. Right. ESP 8266, there we go. Install. Oh, no, hang on. Cancel that. Apparently, any further than 3 has been known to break things, so let me just wait, even 3 itself. Okay, 2.74 then. Okay, and that's downloading all the tools. Meanwhile, burn marks. I'm going to want to spend the rest of the day out of this room at this rate. Hey. Can't wait for more of this stuff. Whee. Right. I guess that's installed now. Oh. There we go. Come on. No. There's tools. What I am after is I don't know which one on here is the one that I have, so fortunately they do suggest that you just use a particular one if you aren't sure. So CPU frequency 160, flash size 4 meg, FS1 OTA 1019 kilobytes. There we go. IWIP variant to, yep, that's lower memory. Right. Right, actually, I should probably have checked something real quick. Maybe what I should have done is unzip the GitHub first and do it in that. Maybe I should have done that. Well, we'll just have to go about it that way. There we go. We'll do it that way. Awesome. So let's go through that again. Where are you? Board manager. That's odd. That is strange. It's not showing. What the? That's weird. Wiki. Let's go back to this software setup. Right, yeah, I'm an idiot actually. I just remembered that there's one crucial step that I didn't do. There we go. Right, so it did kind of detect something, but I don't think it understood what it was after. So let me just ESP. There we go. That's right. That's on then. Awesome. Right. Try this again. Frequency. Yep. Right. Okay, so it may have been picked up in free. It's possible, but I don't really think there'd be much of a benefit right now. Also because I'm just doing basic guff right now. In fact, sorry, I may as well. What I will do is I will put this there and then make it a scene. Display capture. Did something spark? I didn't see anything spark. I would hope not, but there's the thing anyway. That's I know that there's a light on here, but I certainly didn't see any sparks. And if I did, I would have pulled it immediately. Right. My only worry here is that it's unknown board, which doesn't help. So right. Now I need to download 2 libraries. Okay. Yeah, hopefully that's all it is. Right, so that's ESP async web server. Right. So now for, in fact I'll turn off the display capture for the moment. In fact, no, I'll put the thing back on. Right, sketch. Include library. Actually, before I do that, sort out these files first for right libraries. Where are you? Right, time to put the other one in. TCP master. Right, now for include library. Right, so that's an optional library, so I won't. No, that'll just be a thing that you just include. That can be done later. Verify and compile. Let's see. No such file or directory. Right, okay, so that's fun. Are you sure about that? Is it? Oh. Well, that's fun. See, the problem here is that it just has it below optional libraries. That's not a very good that's not very good. Right. Include library. Does this? Come on. Manage libraries. In fact, I could have just searched for this instead of trying to download it. Right. SP 8266. Like, I get it's optional, but the fact that it's listed below is the problem. OLED driver. For SSD 1306 displays. Okay. Assuming this should be fine. Right. verify and compile. Hopefully this works no. Right, that's rather irritating. No. Go away. That does nothing. That's really strange. Right, hang on. There's a couple things that I've kind of made a slight boob of here. Cut. Documents, Arduino, libraries. Yeah, got you. Right. They're in there. It's got all these. I'm actually really confused as to why. See, this is part of the reason why I've stopped kind of being a programmer. Because I can never wrap my head around this stuff. Right. I'm going to look at the issues thing on here. I cannot compile. Let's see. Oh, bloody hell, what is this post? The hell? Right. I'm perplexed. So where is Oof. Right. I'm gonna figure this out. Where is the take it out of that. Right, it needs to be in this sketch then. God's sake, right. Does that mean absolutely everything's got to be put into there? Or what? Because I don't understand what it's trying to do here. Thankfully it hasn't reset, but or am I just being an idiot? I mean, it could just be that I'm being an idiot, but no such file in directory. But Arduino, no such file or directory. I don't know where it's trying to pull from, that's the thing. Like, it... What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to see if putting all of the things that it's asking for into the sketch folder helps. So fonts, images, frame sync. I don't think fast pin is being picked out. All of these definitely are. That's for the ESP libraries. They're already in there. Like, that's what I've got. I'm actually getting very annoyed at this now. Okay, so there's a TV one. See, right, it's actually done something now at least. So we might be getting somewhere. Not quite. DWH. God, come on. In fact, I'll put all of the header files into it. Might need to put the other things in as well, but we'll see. WebSockets. There is progress of a sort. Right. So we've got something. Only problem is unidentified reference to Purse Wi-Fi manager handle Wi-Fi. Okay. So it's done something. That's a thing, at least. Only problem is it's starting to make me feel like it's being weird. That's returned nothing. Oh God, right. That hasn't been anywhere near as simple as I thought it would be. Right, actually, how about I say sod it, put everything into the GBS control thing. That will be funny if it works. Right. Please don't go orange. It didn't go orange. Done compiling. So, yep. It's compiled. My sketch. Upload. This will take an amount of time. I'm just waiting for the response now. Yes, we do. Ow. Okay, we got a blue light. We got a blue light. We don't have a blue light. It's working. It's working. What I have to ask is, what the hell gives with Arduino being like, we're going to have this in its separate folder now. It was already in a perfectly fine folder. Why did it need to be in another one? Oh, it's done uploading? Done uploading. Okay. Right, awesome. So, now we can test this out. So, web-based control panel. Oh, piss, that didn't work. GBS control 80. We're having trouble finding that. That's fun. Right. GBS control local. Come off. There we go. Right. Unplug you. Right. Oh wait. There we go. I really need to sort this room out. This is just inexcusable. Right. Hey, we got a light. Right. Yeah, there is that. I should try my phone actually. GBS control .local. That's dumb. Right. Watch, stop that. HTTP. GBS control. The site can't be reached. That's fun. Oh. Come on. That's strange. Oh, no, I just remembered. Right. I need to actually connect it to this thing. Right. Q. Right. That's a weirdness. Yes, connect. Awesome! We got it! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Right, that's actually awesome. Right. Now what do I do? System tab. Oh god, I'm gonna have to look for the password again. Right. Cometh hither. Oh god. Oh no, it's that mess of a password. The one that makes absolutely no lick of sense. Wouldn't be. Whoa! Bloody hell! I see. Oh god. Right. Right. It is restarting. I should have turned off this bit. Let's try it again. Awesome. We are ready and raring. Right, so to sort of cap off this part of the stream, why don't I test it out? So we're going to test it with the same methodology as we did before. So where is the... There it is. the SCART cable? There is the SCART cable. Right. I need the USB cable from this for the splitter. I intend to make more of these somehow. In fact, I'm going to have to make more of these because I've got these things to work with. I'll probably do those tomorrow. This is very much a preliminary setup. The Hellspawn, also known as the line-out cable. I'm going to get some headphones in. I'm using these on purpose because I can't be bothered reaching for those things, and honestly, I don't need to. The Bose headphones. Right. In you get. Right. Now for le piece de résistance, or the piss of resistance. Okay. I better put you into here. Yeah. Right. Okay, so no signal. That's not a problem because there is no signal. Right. Video capture device. Data path. Transform sensor on screen. That should be more or less the right size. I would hope. Right, let's turn this sucker on. I heard that. That's not good. That's not good. Odd. Yeah, don't worry about the visual. I am trying to work this out myself. Right. There is also the problem that it drops out occasionally for some reason. Right. That's mildly annoying. Would have been great if the game loaded. Please load. Okay, so it did that. That's a good sign. That's not in properly, is it? Well, that certainly wasn't a problem. No signal. That's fun. and it is about as stable as a box of dynamite. That's fun. Right. Okay, so that did a thing. I saw that do something. Right, okay, so you are going batshit crazy. That's fun to know. Oh, what? Might have to pull this very quick. Of course, I'm going to continue hearing this. Because the soldering didn't stay put on the shunt. So I'm going to have to wait a minute for this to warm up. Right. That doesn't give me any confidence that that's going to stay on, because it's just not. Right. That's the problem with this thing. I can't tell if that is shunted properly. It hasn't. It's just come off after I knocked it. I don't believe this. Why is this such a problem? Taking these out because this is annoying me already. Right. I am tempted to strip a little bit of wire from this thing. Right. Could do with being a bit shorter. That's gone somewhere, I don't know where. Oh God. Where is... There it is. Oh, what was the objective of this? Oh God, what have I done here? May have cocked that one up a bit. Right. No. I hope to hell and back that this isn't going to be as finicky as this when it gets to the keyboard. Because that's what I'm worried about. Oh, for God's sake. Where did it go? Where did... It's there. going to flow a bit of solder onto this one. Right. I honestly don't know if this has worked or not. Oh! We have images! We have images. It's dim as hell, but images. I wonder, actually. Oh, God. What did these do? Right, that affects the colour. So if I do... no. Right. Oh, God, what have I done there now? Right. Come on. Right. No, that's not gone well. There we go. We're back. Right. What I want to check more than anything right now, however, never mind that it's dim as hell, what I want to check is how it handles resolution switching. That is the thing. Also, yeah, they're hue potentiometers. They are going, though. Like, I don't need those. Okay. Seems to be pretty immediate. It works! This stream has gone on for nearly 3 hours now, and I have a functioning product. I'm going to turn that off now. There we go. So, now that this works, Now that this works, I can stop here for now. Tomorrow is when more of this stuff will be done, particularly this stuff. Ignore that. One of the capacitors is going to be replaced on this board with one of these, and 4 of these are going to be used in tandem with some of them on here. Based on how I've managed to do the soldering so far, this is going to be a doozy, I'm sure. I'm sure. But, of course, this is where we are at now. We have already made the GBS control work. It's dim as hell right now, but that's something that can be sorted out in the fullness of time. With this being said, thank you very much for watching me for the last 3 hours just fumble about with electronics. Yeah. Right. That's it. Now I'm going to go in the bath. I don't really have anything else to say at this point. Just bye, I guess. I'm going to go in the bath. Right. This has been